Good evening, viewers, and welcome to Bella Vista Public School for a very special evening. It's Hills Football's Hills Cup Final for Women between Castle Hill United and Winston Hills, the Mighty Bears. My name's Dave McDonald, and good evening on what's a very momentous time for women's football, and it's quite an apt time for this final to be played. Castle Hill tonight will be in the white shirts, green shorts and socks. Winston Hills, of course, in their traditional orange and black. Firstly, our officials for this evening. The centre referee, Andy Castellano. Assistant 1, Arnav Watts. Assistant referee 2, Amelia Dimick. And the fourth official, Alex Zastanikovic. Now, how the sides got here, it was for Castle Hill a 3-1 defeat of Norwest, while for Winston Hills, they defeated Rouse Hill Rams Youth 3-1 also to reach the final this evening. Let's have a look at how the teams will line up for the Cup final tonight here at Bella Vista. Starting with Castle Hill United. In goals, number 1, Tegan Monk. Number 2, Rebecca Swan. Number 3, Monique Totorello. Number 4, Adelaide Cassis. Number 6 is Abby Nelms. Number 7, Paige Williamson. Number 8, Jennifer Kale. Number 9, Claire Watt. Number 10, Courtney Ward. Number 16, Hayley Borg. And number 17 is Monica Strober. Substitutions, again, reminder, unlimited interchange this evening. Number 5, Tiana Baker. Number 11, Nicola Captor. Number 12, Amy Chalmers. Number 14, Adriana Desmoor. And number 15, Renee Beale. Unfortunately for Castle Hill United tonight, they're without Jasmine Lotto Aniu. For the Bears, they line up as this. Of course, the Bears won this competition 2017, 18 and 19, and this is the first year we see the competition back. For Winston Hills, in goal, number 1, Samantha Todd. Number 3, Bianca Cameron. Number 4, Ellie Harris. Number 6, Ruth Wigley. Number 8 is Tara Hughes. Number 9, Sophie Gretsch. Number 10, Brianna Rosetton. Number 14, Bronwyn O'Brien. Number 15, Gemma Bateup. Number 16, Q Hogan. And number 21, Alyssa Pearce. The bench for Winston Hills this evening. Number 2, Lily Loudon. Number 5, Emily Laws. Number 7, Madison Lipman. 11, Chalandra Chalika. Number 12, Taylor Bradley. Number 17, Kimberly Todd. Number 20, Sylvia Kramlich. Castle Hill, of course, Colin McGowan in charge, and Jason Edwards in his dual role as women and men's Premier League coach. Conditions, fine conditions, is cool, but clear skies, no wind, so perfect conditions for football this evening. If you've got anyone in the household watching Origin, tell them to flick here. This is a live rubber tonight and a cup final on the line. Both these sides participating in the Women's Premier League. Of course, great venture between Hills Football, Blacktown and Granville Associations. These two have met once so far this year in that competition in round 8 on the 28th of May, where it was a 1-1 draw between the sides. And they will meet again in round 18 on the 23rd of July. But we're almost ready for action here at Bella Vista. There's a very handy crowd here too, showing great support for their clubs. Well, it's a momentous night for Hills football, and we're almost ready. And it'll be Castle Hill defending the left of your screen. And they will kick off first this evening. Referee just counting the players on the park, and we'll be ready to go. And we're away, the 2023 Hills Cup final for women. And it's Castle Hill on the attack first. Again, Winston Hills looking to clear through Gretsch. Strong tackle, but they've still kept the ball, Winston Hills, and the long ball through. A little bit of work to do. But they get there first and get the cross in, and there's no one on the 6-yard line or at the back post, but it's picked up by Rosetton. Castle Hill get a touch on it. Away from Sophia Gretsch, but Winston Hills will get the throw. Rosetton with the throw. Castle Hill have missed it there. Square ball straight to the feet of an opposition player. That rebound will go out for a United throw. It looks like 3 at the back for Winston Hills to start with, and 4 for Castle Hill, and the referee has pulled up an infringement with the throw. So Winston Hills will get the chance to attack again. Bit of work to do here for Pearce, but she's done well. Rosetton. That was a good ball. And now a little bit of space on the right. And I've just given it away there. Plenty of time. No call from the teammates. And now Castle Hill. Try and turn things around here early. Again, I do apologise. Castle Hill numbers are not easy to see. So I do apologise to any of the players that I may mistake this evening. A big goal kick. And short to Pearce. That's going to be out of the reach of Rosetton, so Castle Hill will get the opportunity. About 25 out, and it will be Borg with the throw. Pearce. It does go out. It's over the top, but not controlled. And Winston Hills happily see it over for a goal kick. Again, Winston Hills choose the short option. Lovely facility here, Bella Vista Public School. Of course, is home ground of Hills United as well. The shot comes on. It's a good one. Straight to the feet of Todd. She didn't know a lot about that. Be out for a corner, Castle Hill. Pull the trigger. Most unexpectedly. And it was on target in the first shot on target this evening. Good corner. A chance. It's blocked. And cleared. Cleared again. Castle Hill. Fortunately, not the right option there. Clearance from Todd. Gretsch. Finds feet. Pearce has to work to backtrack to retreat. That's going to stay in. It's curled back in towards the goal. And Rosetton is there and earns the corner. And that's a goal kick, in fact. So it was off of it. Looked like potentially off the foot of the Castle Hill defender. First 5 minutes gone in this cup final. Escapes everyone. Winston Hills will earn the throw. Rosetta and pressure coming. Gretsch got a foot on it. Not a bad spot here for Winston Hills. Can they beat through the pack? Quick chase from Castle Hill, which has forced a mistake. The flag wasn't up there. It looked from all this way. It may have just stayed in. Down the line and to feet. This is promising from Winston Hills, but just as I mentioned, that Castle Hill clear. And 3 at the back. Plenty of options. Need a good ball, and they find it. Harris finds feet. Gretsch. Nice ball. Can they get across in? It'll be a corner. As adjudicated by assistant referee Arnav Watts on the far side. Which, if I get my compass right, that would be the southern end of this ground. Or the southern side. Corner comes in. Edge of the 6 yard. Castle will get a head on it first. It'll be a second corner. Really good atmosphere here tonight, I must say. It's caught me a little by surprise on a State of Origin night, that other sport. Corner comes in. Winston Hills get a head on it first. Can they get the shot on through Gretsch? It's blocked. Back into the area. Castle Hill clear. Now they look to break on the counter here. But vital tackle. Oh, they've just nodded off just for a moment, Castle Hill, and it didn't cost them. And this looks like a good run down the left. This is promising from Castle Hill. Into the middle, chance! Over. Certainly got pace down that left side, Castle Hill. Something Winston Hills will need to be wary of. Trouble! Oh, that is luck. Castle Hill still with a chance. The shot comes on and it's off to the left of the left post. Winston Hills flirting with danger there. And luckily, the goal is intact. So, I will apologise because there's some late mail. It was actually Madison Lippman in goal for Winston Hills. And now Samantha Todd will come on. My apologies, viewers. Got a bit of a steer on that one. Thanks, Jace. but that interesting story. Just a couple of, again, vital saves it straight at Lippman. But Todd is back. Pearce with the clearance. Harris couldn't control. United throw right in front of us here. Which Borg lets go. And we'll get a secondary throw. Borg again. Winston Hills and the throw. Castle Hill United currently sitting third in the Women's Premier League. Best of the Hillsides. Now we'll come back to that in a moment because they've got a great chance here. But just a heavy touch means they won't get the shot on. Winston Hills clear. Be another corner. And happily in no rush to take it. There's 4 in the area, 1 just outside for Castle Hill. It's low and flat, and it could be in. Where is it? How did that not go in? That's amazing. There was a pile of bodies. The ball was there somewhere, and where it didn't end up is in the net. Winston Hill survive again. Again, I'm on ground level, so pretty hard to see where that was. Well, that's a missed kick, which works out well for Winston Hills. I'd have to say there'd be a good couple hundred people here tonight. This is wonderful for Hills football. Gretsch. Castle Hill defender just got a touch on that, which took that ball away from Winston Hills. And here they go, looking to break again down the left. It's Abby Nelms who's got some serious wheels on her. Pearce cleared the first time. And they've averted danger for the moment. I think that certainly might be a feature of Castle Hill, sending Abby Nelms down the left. Certainly one of the quickest players in the league. Now here's a little bit of a chance for open space for Winston Hills. Brenna Rosetton looking for an option. Now, who's going to win this one-on-one battle here? It's Watt for Castle Hill. Alyssa Pearce with a good switch of play over to the right-hand side. But there's Mills again. A vital header from Pearce there. Because Swan was just hanging in behind her for Castle Hill. Rosetton. The ball's just going to be a little long. Right idea. The result is a goal kick. Now Hills football have certainly advertised today. Summer football, I know it's the middle of winter, but summer football is coming up. And registrations will be open from next Wednesday. With matches to be played at Caddies Creek, Holland Reserve and Arnold Avenue in the upcoming summer. Now here's Castle Hill on the break, onside, into the area. There's no one coming through quick enough. That's some good defence. And just let Castle Hill have a little bit too much time there. Williamson dispossessed. Ball through and onside, but just a little heavy. And no issues for Tegan Monk. Deflection, but stays in play. Still with United. And unmarked. This could spell a little bit of trouble, but again, good pressure from Winston Hills. Gretsch. Again, just like a communication there, but it's worked out well. They'll get the throw in front of the opposite bench. – 20 minutes gone already, flying by. The 2023 Hills Cup final for women. Well, that's good pressure from Winston Hills. They need to keep that up. Just allowed a couple of the Castle Hill players to have a little bit too much time on the ball. Still only the one interchange so far, which was, of course, the keepers. Now here goes Castle Hill. Through the middle. There's no one out right for them. Oh, Alyssa Pearce again. She's made a couple of vital challenges, and the coaches have heard me, because as soon as I've mentioned that, here come the interchanges. And I'll do my very best to keep up with them. It looks like Sophia Gretsch, I think. Sylvia Kramlich in 20 on for Winston Hills. Cleared out of the area. A reprieve for Winston Hills. I did start to mention earlier how these sides are going in the Women's Premier League. I did start saying Castle Hill, currently third place. On 19 points. Oh, just couldn't be brought down by Hughes. Yeah, well, she's going to do well to keep it in, and she does so. Hayley Borg had to commit to that, and did so. Winston Hills currently ninth, 6 points. One win under the belt. Castle Hill 5 wins under the belt. It's great competition so far this year. Claire Watt. Bumped off the ball by Alyssa Pearce. Castle Hill still on the attack here. And there's a good tussle in the corner here. Kramlich plays a safe option for Winston Hills. It's been Castle Hill United with 3 shots on goal. And then here come more interchanges. Emily Laws in number 5 on for Winston Hills. As they look to clear out of their area, which they do. But straight to Castle Hill. Shot comes on from well outside. Now, can they pick up the scraps? Oh, it's blocked. Another shot on target saved. This time it was Samantha Todd. Now, the ball's still in play. until now, where the referee point to the corner. As I said, all the shots on target have been straight at the keeper. That's a dangerous corner. Todd did well, which was difficult. And they looked to break Winston Hills, but just couldn't control it. And Borg will put it back in towards her midfield. Now this looks dangerous. Again for Castle Hill. Oh, it's beaten two defenders. And who was there again? Alyssa Pearce. Another corner for Castle Hill. Maintain the pressure. Oh, that's a dangerous corner. But unfortunately, they didn't have enough depth in their attack there, Castle Hill. Will go out for a Winston Hills throw. On the northern side of the ground. That is out. Despite the efforts of Wrigley. Crumlick with the clearance. Now again, Tara Hughes is a little bit isolated there. Oh, it was a good bump. Winston Hills throw. Not making excuses, but it is hard to see that corner because if I do pop my head up because of the crowd, I'm going to put my ugly bald head in the view of the camera. So quickly taken by Borg. They look to turn inside. Rosetton did well. Wrigley couldn't get there. And the through ball from Castle Hill straight to Samantha Todd. And 27 minutes played so far in the cup final. Still no score. Despite the amount of possession Castle Hill have had. Certainly camping themselves in their opposition's half. Tussle for the ball. Pump back in the middle of their midfield. Well, they look to break. But again, when you look at their front line, there's one Winston Hills player, and she's surrounded by a sea of white shirts. Dangerous position for Castle Hill again. Oh, over the defender. That was brave. They still have to maintain another attacking rate here. And Castle Hill are narrow here. There's no one outside the right-hand post. It's not required because it is a goal kick. I mentioned the crowd before. People are still streaming in here to Bella Vista Public School. Wonderful. Now, chance for Castle Hill. Oh, Wrigley vital challenge at that time. And again, which is all fine. The shot could come on here, which it does. And off to the right of the post. How much pressure can Winston Hills handle here is the question. Samantha Todd with the clearance. I know it's a reddish colour, but it does look very orangey from here. And they're starting to really find some passes here, Castle Hill. Pierce to the rescue, and she's just got to hold the defender, hold her attacker, should I say. Wrigley. Now Winston Hills. Over halfway. They need support. And there's plenty on the right-hand side, but they've gone straight through the middle. Wrigley. She notices the space on the right and sends it that way. No touch. Castle Hill throw. And don't forget, like every weekend, match of the round for the Hills Premier League men's competition. And this week, feature match, Rouse Hill Rams versus Norwest. Well, that'll be played at Centenary. 3 o'clock kickoff, and of course, like every Saturday, live right here on Hills Football Facebook page. Of course, that's at Centenary with Valentine Sports Park being out of action for the Women's World Cup. Header comes on. Now, it wasn't convincingly cleared. Wrigley's clear and spun off the right side of a boot. Good clearance from Todd. I needed to get on it here, Winston Hills, and they do. Chance here. Can they get it in? Oh, that's brave keeping from Tegan Monk. But that's the best chance of the night for Winston Hills. Just slightly heavy, that touch, which meant she couldn't push the ball around Tegan Monk. Good sign for the Bears. No one knows where that is. Now, Wrigley was beaten to it. Oh, into the referee. And that was off Castle Hill. So they will get the ball back. Unmarked. Just got to be careful not to ball watch at the back. And give Castle Hill any space. See some more interchanges. And I'd like to be able to assist here, but I cannot tell you the numbers. Hopefully, I'll come to this side of the field and I'll be able to fill you in. But here goes United again. Borg's free, and they use her. And that stays in, or should I say not fully out. Now they look to break again, the Bears. And here's Hughes again. Good ball. Castle Hill clear over halfway. And Winston Hills will need to start again. I just seem to get numbers back at the right time. Now, this has fallen well for Winston Hills. But Vital cover defence. And it's fallen nicely for United again. And they'll look to break here down the left-hand side. Here's that pace I was talking about earlier. And the shot slightly rushed. Thanks to the impending defenders. And another Winston Hills goal kick. I did mention just before the men's match of the round, of course. Each Sunday there's the Women's Premier League match of the round. And this week, it's the team with the ball right now, Winston Hills, that'll feature in the Women's Premier League match of the round. They are away to Parklea. Square ball from Swan is cut out. Deep into United's half. Giving it straight back to Castle Hill. Through. Just couldn't put the foot on it. If she had, it would have been some work for Alyssa Pearce. It's not a good clearance from Todd. See another. That's 2 interchanges for Winston Hills. With 9.5 minutes remaining in this first half, plus any time at the referee's discretion. Space in the middle for Laws. Beats one, couldn't beat the second. Again, Castle will choose to go the narrow route. Rosette, and I think that is back in cover. It was indeed. Now quickly taken, not marked. Rosette in there again. Kramlick's there. Only had the one option. It's still in. Not now though. Pearce got some pressure on her and plays the safety card. Final header, Wigley. Unmarked player in behind her. Dangerous. That was interesting control. Now, who's that come off? It's off Winston Hills. Amelia Dimmick right on the spot there. Assistant referee on the near side. Castle United, first corner in a while from the northern side of the ground. It's a dangerous corner. Final header. Borg will look to take it quickly again and does. Needs support. Plenty of orange shirts, but Rosetta just stepped over it. Shot comes on, beats everybody, and curls away past the left post. We've got a Castle Hill United player down. And we'll need some assistance. Well, following the ball, there was possibly a collision of bodies there. That may see just a little bit of time added on. Now, of course, such a huge time in this country for female football. We're just 8 days away from the start of the Women's World Cup. And Rouse Hill Town Centre, in conjunction with Hills Football and Hillshire Council, will have all the Matildas games on the big screen at Market Square at Rouse Hill Town Centre, plus some select other games of note. All free. There's plenty going on down there. So if you want to get in and amongst the action, particularly next Thursday night, the place in the hills to watch all your World Cup action is Rouse Hill Town Centre. Some good news. No serious damage done. And it'll be Todd to get us back underway with a goal kick. Wrigley couldn't control. Laws is there. But she had her opposite number 5 right on her tail. Nutmeg through, but good cover. Now a little bit of space on the right-hand side this time for the Bears. But unfortunately can't keep it in. And see, they're looking to really take their throws quickly, Castle Hill, and catch Winston Hill's napping. A line of orange shirts. No white shirt to be seen. Todd has all the time in the world. Wrigley under pressure. Oh, wonderful. Oh, it's just spun away from Hughes. Again, unable to control. Just under 4 minutes of regulation time remaining here at Bella Vista Public School in the 2023 Hills Cup Final for women. Castle Hill certainly had majority of possession and in the opposition half. And a number of shots on target. The score remains 0-0. Again, no orange shirts in the vicinity of that ball. Let's give Castle Hill a free out. Tiana Baker couldn't control. It'll be Alyssa Pearce. The crowd just slightly anxious as we head towards half time. Oh, there's a bit of Falcon into the face of Kramlik. And she does well to recover and clear for Winston Hills. Now, can the Bears make a break? Plenty of time with no white shirts around. Can they put a fright into United at the back end of this half? They're certainly in the right part of the field to do so. Bounced over everybody. It's worked out well for the United defence. Oh, I'm tipping maybe 1 minute added on, possibly 2. Now, can Winston Hills create something here? And commentator's curse comes again. But that should roll away, but it might just hang in. No, it doesn't. Everyone had left it and then all of a sudden realised it may have stayed in. And The mad scramble for the ball was all to avail. Just seconds remaining of regulation time in this first half. Castle Hill United 0, Winston Hills 0.
Come on, Courtney.
Roosted high into the air. Pearce got there again. There's Kramlik.
Go, Hallie.
She didn't have any other options. She did have to go herself. Pearce plays safe again. We are now into time added on. That's off the shoulder of Brianna Rosetton. Castle Hill looking for one last attack at goal. Free kick. Referee Castellano right on the money. One last chance for Castle Hill. I think that is Jennifer Kyle on the ball. Oh, dangerous! And Todd got up. It dropped perfectly for Todd just in the nick of time.
Come on.
So that's 1 minute played of time added on and half time here at Bella Vista Public School. An intriguing first half of football in the 2023 Hills Cup final for women. Half time, Castle Hill United 0, Winston Hills, the Bears 0. Don't go anywhere, folks. Get another cuppa and rejoin us in 10 minutes' time for all the second half action, where we'll have a winner in the 2023 Hills Cup final for women. See you soon. Let's go. Welcome back, viewers, to Bella Vista Public School, where we're about to commence the second half of the 2023 Hills Cup Final for Women, where it commences at 0-0 in the second half, despite a large number of chances for Castle Hill United and a number of shots on target. But Winston Hills have held firm in defence, and it's still all here to play for. Big 45 minutes coming up. My name's Dave McDonald. Welcome to the second half. And it'll be Winston Hills to kick off. Of course, if you're not familiar with Hills football, Winston Hills in the black and orange, Castle Hill in the white and green. And Winston Hills starting the second half as they did the first with possession. Now Chalika's here. She's got some work to do because Schreiber was approaching and she did well. O'Brien. That's a nice ball from O'Brien, but just couldn't be controlled. And Castle Hill send it immediately. Now Todd is coming and covers her area well. Oh, Chalika, just a little heavy though. Winston Hills will get the throw. And if you are just joining us for the first time this evening, Castle Hill United did dominate that first half with possession and a number of shots on goal, which most of them were straight at the keeper. Now, probably should have left that. Chalika, she did have time and did get a call. Williamson claims of a handball, not given. And the ball into the middle to no avail because there's no white shirts in sight. I look to try and break, but again, good cover defence from Winston Hills. They've made a number of important tackles at the right moment to keep Castle Hill United at bay. Littman, after a spell in goals early. Williamson's ball, tough with the bounce. Carl plays square, but nobody there for United. They'll get the throw. Alyssa Pearce, who very good in the first half for Winston Hills. And made a number of those crucial tackles and interceptions just at the right moment. I did run into them at halftime. I gave the Winston Hills boys a shout out, but the Castle Hill United men's Premier League team are also here in support. So hello to all you fellas over there standing behind the goal line. I wish both Premier Leagues the best of luck this weekend. Now, here come Castle Hill. Vital interception from Littman. Strong block. It's fallen nicely. Shot. Another long shot. Todd got low and covered any funny bounce that may have occurred. Very pleasant conditions on this Wednesday winter's evening. Not a hint of wind to speak of, which is certainly keeping the temperature a little above where it has been the last few nights. United with the throw. The southern side of the field. It's come off them. And out for a throw. So this is the second meeting of these teams in 2023. I mentioned the first half. I'll come back to that because the deflection has been fortuitous, but the bounce evades Castle Hill, and Winston Hills look to break, but just a heavy touch again lets them down. Williamson. Now, again, just evading the runner, but he's backtracked and that was cleared by Sylvia Kramlich on the far side for Winston Hills. Pierce again. On the 28th of May, round 8 of the Women's Premier League, it was 1-1. There's no difference between these sides as we speak. Now, good turn. Now, it's been given a corner as the Winston Hills defender fell over, has come off her, and Castle Hill will get another corner. Now, they have got a little bit of depth here, but the corner goes straight out of play, and Winston Hills again avert danger. United fallen nicely for them. Cranwich's been busy since she's come on. Pierce has got to clear and gets the touch off the attacker. And funnily enough, these sides will face off again in 10 days' time or 11 days' time. Sunday the 23rd, that's 11. In round 18 of the Women's Premier League at Max Ruddock. Ball's too long for Chalmers. Like yeah, plenty of time. Not a lot of movement. Providing further options. Oh, nearly overran that Littman. That's Jennifer Cale. Ball in the middle's dealt with, but still not out of danger. Claims for a high foot. Referee right there. Lily Loudon to Chalaika and Kramlich, although she passed without looking there. Williamson was there for Castle Hill. Now that had to go over halfway. And Kimberly Todd was looking for a square ball, but just come off the toe and shot off out for a throw in, as we see a couple of interchanges already here in the 8th minute of play in the second half. Wiggly throw. Tussle on the far side. We'll see Winston Hills get a secondary throw. That's some nice skill. And the Castle defenders hold off for the moment. Chalaika into the middle. Good shadowing run from the defender. It's a good ball from Strober. Now this is dangerous. Still a chance for United and cleared in the nick of time. And again, right on cue, around the same time in the first half, they started asserting some possession in Winston Hill's half. To the byline, penalty! Referee Castellano right on the spot. And it was a penalty. Oh, that's unfortunate for the Bears. But the referee, Andy Castellano, had the best seat in the house for that one. And it'll be Castle Hill United with a chance to open the scoring. And it's Claire Watt. Thank you very much. It's great to have some of the Castle Hill folk helping out. Claire Watt against Todd. Todd does so unimaginable and saves again. And listen to the cheers from the Bears fans. Who needs State of Origin Rugby League when you got Hills Cup final action? Another save for the Bears. That's a dangerous corner. And the header comes on and it hits the roof of the netting. Well, the keepers for Winston Hills are keeping them in the game. You don't often hear that as a plural. But if you miss the first half, Samantha Todd, unfortunately, wasn't here for kickoff. Madison Littman started off in goals and made a couple of saves early on. And as a result, it's Winston Hills still in the match. Not that they are not, with under 35 minutes remaining in this half. Now again, Castle Hill are narrow. And it's cleared for the moment. Bit of ping pong in the middle. Kramlik. Good ball to Loudon. Chalaika's overlapping on the right. And just in the nick of time. Oh. I'll let the crowd tell you the story there. Free kick. Pretty soft that one, but still the correct decision. Now, oh, that's all the way through. And Tegan Monk will get into the action. Now, Winston Hills, can they find their way through? Again, well-positioned defensive line for United. Handball. Now, the ball was moving. The referee should have pulled that up. Now, Winston Hills under pressure. Can they clear? They do for the moment. Yeah, that ball hadn't fully been stopped. But again, I'm 20 metres further away than the referee, so I'll back the referee every time as a former referee. Now, Winston Hill's got to clear urgently. They do, but it falls straight to Chalmers. And she's been pickpocketed. Oh, very nice skills there from Sophia Gretsch. And not a bad ball. But again, power and numbers at the back for United. Oh, this needs to be cleared urgently. Trouble. Danger averted. Littman with time. Nice ball to Chalaika. She needs help. And because she didn't have any, she's had it pinched. What? As in Claire Watt. Crumlett coming for Winston Hills. Wiggly's clearance over halfway. She tries to clear. Just comes off the side of the boot. But back into United's half we go. Oh, that's fallen nicely for United. That's a tidy ball through. Now that's... Now... I've got to be diplomatic. That is a goal. It's been given by referee Castellano, but for mine it was a free kick. Should have been a free kick to Winston Hills in my view, but I'm just the commentator. I'm a retired referee. Decision's been given. The crowd is silent because I think everyone's shocked. And unfortunately, I'd love to hear the earpiece of the officials to hear the reasoning behind that one. But it doesn't matter because it's in the book. It's Castle Hill United 1, Winston Hills Bears 0. And a little bit lost for words at the moment, but it's 1-0. And Winston Hills will ring in some changes. Not sure who the scorer was either. It was Paige Williamson. Thank you very much again. Many thanks to the Castle Hill United supporters. Paige Williamson gets on the sheet. So we'll just wait for Castle Hill United to instigate their substitution. We'll just wait for referee Castellano to get us underway. Okay, Winston Hills now. I've got to dig deep and find an equaliser. They've defended their hearts out so far, and hopefully they can stick with it and make this a very interesting final. Now, that's some good work. But again, just a little heavy. That's Winston Hill's ball. Williamson's ball through. It was nearly intercepted by Rosetton. And the referee right on the spot, which also happens to be right in front of a boisterous Winston Hills crowd. So we are 18 and a half minutes into the second half. Bodies everywhere. Gretsch trying to clear. Finds a square ball. Now, cleared, and they find feet. Now they need to open up and provide some options here, Winston Hills. Rosetton. Oh, that could have been dangerous. No contact, so no issue. That'll be out off the boot of Williamson, the goal scorer. It's a fair challenge. Wigley. Now, Winston Hills need to put some pressure on here, which they attempt to do. Castle are clear in time. Again, Castle Hill. Bang on the money. Wigley's there again. Now, I need to open up here, provide some assistance. Not a great touch. So Castle Hill will maintain the attack. Winston Hills just holding the fort here. Not allowing any options for Castle Hill. But they don't want to let Paige Williamson run. Still kept in. Oh, that might have got someone in the crowd. Sounds like no damage done. High foot. And we'll have another interchange. But don't forget, it's World Cup time for women, and Rouse Hill Town Centre is the place to be if you want to watch the Matildas games live on the big screen. Market Square plus a range of other selected matches. There's plenty going on in the Hills in football, but it's Bella Vista Public School where the focus is tonight. That's advantage played for the challenge from behind. Oh, that's a good ball from Williamson. Desmoor was chasing. Back towards the front line. Again, they just couldn't find the right ball there. But they found feet again, United. Yellow, orange shirts everywhere. Able to clear. That's a good clearance. Again, isolated. Needs some overlapping runners. Ellie Harris. Not hard enough, but it worked out okay. That's going to be a bit too much work to do. Monk's clearance. No one on it. And there's Williamson again, like a jack in the box. She pops up everywhere. Hold the throw is the call. We'll have some more interchanges. It'll be Winston Hills.
Come on, Castle Hills.
A 25 minutes played of this second half. It's Castle Hill United 1, Winston Hills 0.
Yes, come on.
That should be shuttered out. Oh, it slowed up just as it went over the line. It'll be Castle Hill now for an interchange. They're coming thick and fast now. And just speaking of the referees, good luck to all the Hills referees that will be participating in the State Cup finals at Cromer Park this weekend. It's good to see the next batch of up-and-coming referees getting their opportunity from Hills in Football New South Wales competitions. Now that's flicked back straight to Castle Hill. It was off the back of the head. I think it was Wigley, or it might have been Chalaika. Wigley's running down the left, and there she is. She actually drops off, and she's now on the ball. They need someone coming through Winston Hills. They do. And who was there? It was Williamson for Castle Hill. Now still with the Bears. Rosetton on the right is free on the right. They don't look up. Now Rosetton trying to get there. Lippman. Now Winston Hills, can they find a way through? That's going to be too far for Rosetton. That's off Castle Hill. Winston Hills now. Lippman with the throw. Again, there's no player the other side of the penalty spot. So no depth. Winston Hills if get a ball in. Nothing wrong there. Gets a touch, but nearly slipped from Monk. But nobody else around had she not regathered cleanly. Now, Castle Hill thwarted again. No pressure from Winstow. Lippman puts it back into the middle. Castle Hill send it straight back up towards the front line. Play on. All ball, says the referee. Oh, that's hit very hard and actually nearly worked out very fortunately for Castle Hill United there. And here they come again, United. Beat one defender. And Hughes isolated. Strober. Down the line. Lippman's there for Winston Hills. And we'll clear it out for a throw. Chalaika. Gretsch on the turn. Nice ball out to the left-hand side. Now this is good. Probably had a little bit more time there. Castle Hill clear out of danger. Is there some wind in the Bears' sails here to get an equaliser? Still plenty of time. Oh, beats both players. So it will be a Castle Hill United throw. Don't forget, if you're interested in summer football, Hills Football is where it's at. Registrations for Hills Football Summer League open Wednesday, 19th of July, 7 days from today. For all age groups, with matches in summer to be played at Caddies Creek, Holland Reserve and Arnold Avenue. Registrations open next week. Now Castle Hill trying to find a way past the defence. Sliding tackle misses. They need an urgent clearance, Winston Hills. And the referee spots a handball. Who, me? And that's what the doctor ordered for the Bears. Williamson, she's looking dangerous when she gets on the ball, as she usually does for United. Ball's gone astray, but regathered. Kale runs the ball. Sliker. Now that's got a touch off United, but Schrober does well to get back. I think you can imagine which part of the crowd that was. It's Winston Hills to my left and Castle Hill to my right. Great crowd here tonight. Well done to both clubs. And the support by all of their club members, and especially the both men's Premier League teams from both sides that are here. I've mentioned that a couple of times, but that's great to see. Now, Castle Hill just made an error. Now, Winston Hills again just a little isolated. Now, the ball wasn't a bad one, but again well read by the United defence. Now, Williamson through. No issues for Todd. As the game wears on, Williamson's starting to find a little bit more space. I've got to keep an eye on her. And again, she was loose there, and she will try and win the ball. Unfortunately, it doesn't on this occasion. That's nice from Gretsch. And again. And again. But goes astray. And who's there? Almost 33 and a half minutes played in this second half. Of course, as per usual, if we're locked up at full time, we'll go to extra time. That's a nice ball. And again, Castle Hill always got numbers back. Unfortunately, there's only one up front for Winston Hills. Feel the temperature just starting to drop, but it's not dropping out on the pitch. It's still plenty of action. And Winston Hills are digging deep here, trying to find a way through. And here they go, the Bears. Great tackle. All legitimate, but the United defender is both players still down. We'll have a look at that in a moment. The referee will pull that up as the ball goes out. I think Both players just slightly sore ankle after that challenge. Free kick. The Winston Hills referees awarded that one. So Brianna Rosetton. Can Winston Hills pull one back here? Oh, to the back post. Scramble of bodies. Ball comes in. Goal kick. Couldn't get around the defenders enough. Well, Winston Hills enjoying a period in the opposition half, which they haven't had too many long periods of such this evening. Cramlick dispossessed, but does well to recover. Excellent from her. Chalika's in the mix there. Winston Hills recover. Now, Alyssa Pearce has swapped sides. She's come out to right fullback. And Wigley's swapped as well. She's come over the right side. Chalika's gone to the left. And there's Chalika now, but she's not going to keep the ball in play. If I'm right, it's 36 and a half minutes played. We're down to the last 10. Winston Hills. Can they find their way back? I said that their only meeting this year was 1-1. So far, that is. This will be the second of 3 meetings they have at least this season. Now, through the defenders. Now, was there a touch? Doesn't matter because Pearce is there for Winston Hills. Snell's clear. Well caught by Coach Edwards using his lifelong cricket skills there. Another throw for United. Able to clear and get a touch on it, but again, only white shirts there. It's fallen nicely for Castle Hill. The shot comes on. That is an absolute cracker. It was Claire Watt. Claire Watt, the scorer. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a cup final goal that you'll see again and again. Castle Hill United 2, Winston Hills 0. And that has put a dent in the Bears' hopes this evening. And the kickoff was taken before the whistle blown. I started my watch late, but I make that 39 minutes played. Which I dare say will be a slight contrast to what's on the screen. But for Winston Hills, they've got to leave nothing behind now. They've got to go for it. I can't wait to see that again. That was a beautiful strike from Claire Watt. Does put paid for the moment to any discontent from the Bears fans. Hard to argue with that quality. Now here they come, the Bears. What can they conjure up here? They'll get the ball via a throw. Now here come United, but again, orange shirts everywhere. They're going to have to push a few further up at some stage if they want to try and claw this deficit back. Good run here from Rosetta. She's tried hard all night. Now it's fallen nicely for Gretsch, who shoots. Again, they haven't had too many shots, Winston Hills. But they'll need to get a few with under 5 minutes of regulation time remaining here at Bella Vista Public School. 2017, 2018, 2019, it was Winston Hills Bears. Who's it going to be in 2023? At this stage, the ball is in United's court. Peace, everybody. Pearce. That's stayed in. The flag's not up. Oh. The assistant kept the flag down. The referee called it. They were all waiting for it. And said, play the whistle. So I make that 42. 3 minutes to go. Jaden confirms with me. Great work, Jaden, on the camera tonight, brother. Now, Castle Hill want to put the icing on the cake here. Another Winston Hills throw. Now, trying to find a way through. Oh, Williamson there again. They need to move it and move it quickly. They're just a bit flat, Winston Hills. They need to widen up. Try and provide some options. That's exactly where United want the ball. Time not on the Bear side. We'll get the throw. They need to clear and clear quickly. Under a minute and a half of regulation time remaining. We may see a minute added on. One small stoppage in this second half for injury assistance. Cramlick brought that down. And it looks like, unless a miracle, the Hills Cup for women is off to Fred Catterson. Williamson pumps it back in. Alyssa Pearce. I was happy to sing her praises for the Bears. She's tried hard all night at and big part of why Castle Hill were kept scoreless in the first half. A couple of vital tackles. Now here's Williamson. Very crafty player. She's a very good one to watch. But we're almost out of time here. The 90 minutes are up. It's now in the hands of the officials. Might be a minute. And that's pumped well away. Wigley. Free kick. Alyssa Pearce with the ball. It goes through Schrober. Now, can they grab one here? It's literally seconds remaining. Referee says it's Castle Hill United. Cup winners 2023. Congratulations to the Green and Whites of Castle Hill United. They thoroughly deserve their win this evening. But a very gallant effort from the Bears. They worked hard in defence all night. Couldn't find a way through. But they certainly made United work every inch of the way. Castle Hill United 2 with goals to Paige Williamson and Claire Watt. Mean that Castle Hill United are your 2023 Hills Cup champions. Well done to both clubs, firstly on making it here this evening, but for the wonderful support they've provided to make such a great atmosphere of what has been a good night of football. Hills football is alive and well and growing and continues to grow, and tonight is a great example of that. Don't forget, guys, match of the round action coming up this weekend. For the men, it's Rouse Hill Rams versus Norwest from Centenary Park, Saturday 3 p.m. In the Women's Premier League, it's Parklea hosting the Winston Hills Bears. That'll be from Blacktown Football Park. 3 o'clock Saturday, 3 o'clock Sunday, and every week. Match of the round here on Hills Football. My name's Dave McDonald. Huge thanks to Jaden Smith, the cameraman this evening. Great work. Well done to everyone at Hills Football. Wonderful competition. And we look forward to seeing how both sides progress throughout the 2023 Women's Premier League. My name's Dave McDonald. Thanks very much for your company tonight, folks. Congratulations to Castle Hill, the winners, but also huge congratulations to Winston Hills. A huge effort from them. They deserve a huge pat on the back. Have a safe evening, folks. Good luck with your football this weekend, and go the Matildas. See you next time here on Hills Football.
Yeah, whenever you are.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you just want to come on in so I don't have to yell. Right.
Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your attendance here this evening at Bella Vista Public School for the 2023 Women's Hills Cup Grand Final between Castle Hill United and Winston Hills. Congratulations to both teams on what was a fantastic game, and today our champions are Castle Hill United. Well done. Firstly, I'd just like to introduce a few important people that are with us this evening. Hills Football Directors Matt Perham, Michelle Byrne and Bill Renton, and also Hills Councillor Frank DeMatthew. We thank them for their attendance here this evening. Also, I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors who, without their support, we can't do the things that we do at Hills Football. So many thanks to IMB Bank, Legia, UBX Training, Bella Vista and Baulkham Hills, Deploy, Nova Employment and ACPE. There we go. And a special mention and thank you to Neil at Castle Trophies for our fantastic trophy and our medals tonight. So thank you very much. I'd like to first of all call upon tonight's match officials. Without them, there is no game of football. They do an often thankless task, and we do appreciate them at Hills Football for everything that they do. So, referee Andy Castellano, assistant referee Arnav Watts, assistant referee Amelia Dimmick, and fourth official Alex Sackman.
Immediately.
Okay, and I'd like to call the referee to present tonight's player of the match. And the player of the match for tonight is Castle Hill United number 9, Claire Watt. I'd like to get match by Director Bill Renton, our runners-up medals this evening. If I could ask the captain or coach from Winston Hills to come up, say a few words and introduce the team and receive their medals, please.
Say a few words.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you, Castle Hill United. It was a really good match. We always have a good battle when we verse you, and it's always a respectful game, which we can appreciate. I want to say a big congratulations to my girls because we played really good football tonight, so we can hold out this side. And a big thank you to all the spectators because you guys made it such a vibe. It's cold. We really appreciate all of you coming out. Even though the Prem boys for Castle United, you're so annoying. But anyway, congratulations again, girls, and thanks to Hills for putting it on. What? Yeah, we get
Stay up there.
didn't want to subject you to one. Again, a big round of applause to your 2023 runners-up, Winston Hill. I'd now like to call upon HY Director Michelle Byrne to help me present the Champions medals. So if I could get the Castle Hill United captain or coach to come up and say a couple of words and introduce the team.
Just like to thank Winston Hills. As you said, it was a really good game. It was a really fast game. Really, it took us everything that we could to beat you today. So well done. Well done. Thanks to everyone who came out and watched. It was really nice to actually play in front of people today, so that was nice. There's a few that come every week, but it was nice to have a big crowd today. And that's the Castle Hill people and the Winston Hills people that were also here. Thank you to Hills Football for putting this on. It was nice to play on a really nice ground. We knew where the ball was going to go. Thanks to the refs, all four of you. Appreciate everything that you do. We can't play without you guys, so yeah, thank you for that. Peter and Colin, you put up with a lot of crap from us, so we appreciate that you come and train and coach us every week, and that you can handle when we don't necessarily talk about football. And to my team, well done today, guys. Every single person put in their all today to get that win. So yeah, well done everyone. Gordo. Come on. That's for your break. Abby. Yeah, that's exactly. Jen.
Jen.
Amy. Hallie. Nicola. Great game. Beth.
One leg.
Today.
The second one was like a midweek.
Great game.
And then
And our lovely coaches, Colin and Peter.
Our last order of business, I'd like to call the coach up to the captain as well to receive the Michelle Byrne Champions Trophy. And again, your champions for 2023, Castle Hill United.